does not do a great deal. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to our Minecolonies adventure. Now there's a few bits and pieces that I want to catch you up on. Building wise around here, not built any new buildings, but we have upgraded both our houses to tier 3. So now we've got more villagers in order to do other work. So we've now got a guy down there who's actually digging in the mine, and he's getting us a bunch of like cobblestone and stone for our Minecolonies people. The issue is that I want to be able to get this smeltery online as well as this stonemason online. So that way it will just create less sort of work for me in the background having to supply them. But in order to get both of them, we do need to get the university and get the guys sort of researching. So let's quickly find somewhere to place this guy down. Education, university, let's check out the level 5. So it's not too big of a building. Just need to make sure that we're not clipping into anything that we don't want to be clipping into. Move it over this way. Don't need to leave it too big of a gap, but I just don't know how big it's going to appear. Okay, so that is this line here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want it minimum 1 over this way. So push it up that way and then down a level. Probably bring it this way a bit more and push it back by a couple, just so it's not clipping into the area that he's actually doing his tree harvesting. So let's do that. Oh my god, you're doing all the way up there. Build options, Cyrus, you can work on that. And let's munch. So there's a good few things I actually want to try to get done today. One is, in the background, I've been doing some villager trading. And the way that I've been doing this is that we've picked up a whole bunch of villagers from different villages. And then I've sort of just been grabbing these guys, bringing them over here, waiting for them to convert to a librarian, and then you can cycle their trades in order to get the books that you actually want. And then I've been storing them all in here. So we've got protection 4, blast protection, fortune 3, sharpness 5, which has got a whole bunch of different good ones. And it takes so long because there's like an extra 60 or 70 added enchantments in this pack. So after a long while, we've got the other 2 bits of gear. So we've got like Depth Rider 3, Unbreaking 3, projectile protection, mending and unbreaking. And then on the chest, protection 4, blast protection 4, unbreaking and mending as well. And then I've hidden them in the cosmetic armor so they're not appearing over our steampunk uniform. Then I also want to get into, I've also done a sword. So we've got the diamond greatsword with capturing 5, so they've got a chance of dropping their spawn eggs. Looting 3, mending, sharpness 5 and breaking, so it does a decent amount of damage. And we also get the perk of our our feral claws, so we can actually swing a lot quicker, attack speed. So 17% quicker, which is all happy days there. What else? I want to get into the guns, and the guns one, so if we go Scorched. This one also adds a whole bunch of enchantments, and I was trying to get one called Phantom Rounds, which has a chance of not consuming the ammo when you fire it. Now the ones that I want to get into are these ones, the sort of like steampunky style ones. But we do need, I do believe it's like the cog blueprint, so we need to get the cog heart, which we've not yet got. What we have got though is the rusty metal, the snapped cogwheel, which I'm not too sure what we can do with this. So we can make the wrecker blueprints. Damage for 25, but that one's only a single shot. Then we've got the Kalaska, 14.5, 18 ammo, plasma cell, and copper rounds. 14.5 copper rounds. I type needle. Requires air source. Okay. 4.5, 17.5. That's a shotgun. 5.5, 18. Semi-automatic, 5 rounds, shotgun shells. Whiz banger. 88, but it's single rounds and it's Osborne slugs. 10 advanced rounds. Like, how difficult are the advanced rounds to make? Okay, so you need to put them through this press or the powered stamping or the stomping press. Stomping press we could do. Amphlite, that's fine. Gunpowder dust we could probably manage because there's ways of crafting it. And medium brass casing. Just brass and you get 10 per. Which isn't too bad. So let's make this one. That is all of our scrap sheets as well. So we've got the Wrecker blueprint. And then with this, we want to make this one here, the LMG. So we need treated iron gun frame, treated iron nuggets, rapid firing unit, heavy gun parts, which is amphlite block. We should have the amphlite, haven't we? Yeah, we do. And we've got 580 of it there as well. Amphlite block. And I made one of these presses to get gun parts earlier. So that will then make them. Okay, so let me get all the bits and pieces together for this. And then once I'm ready to actually craft the gun, then I will bring you back. Alright, so I've got a bunch of advanced rounds being crafted now using gunpowder dust, hardened bullets, and the medium brass. And I've also made a rifle ammo box to fit on your belt slot, just so we're able to put some bullets away so it's not taking up a bunch of infantry space. I've also got the phantom rounds. I've done another couple of trades, so I've got sharpshooter and phantom rounds. So we've got phantom rounds 2, which we're going to combine with phantom rounds 3. Sharpshooter, unbreaking, mending, and shell catcher. Shell catcher, so it increases the amount of spent shells you retrieve after firing. Phantom rounds has a chance that the bullet won't be consumed upon firing. So I'm hoping with both of them combined, because there's no version of Infinity. We're going to want some more gunpowder dust. I don't know how much gunpowder we've actually got. Gunpowder dust, so you make another stack of them. Put you into there. There we go. Oh, can it like stack to a lot more? Well, we're about to find out. So let's grab all of the parts that we're going to need to make this gun. We are also going to need the gun bench. Can we throw you just for a second? I was just testing out the musket because the trader up here, the gunsmith, he sells like a bunch of stuff. He sells the gun barrel, but he also sold the musket and the blank molds. So I actually bought some of them. I'm wondering if these guys have a chance of selling the actual rounds themselves, because if they are, that might be a better way of doing the rounds. Oh, goddammit, which one was it? Is it the stick? I think it might have been the stick. I think it wasn't that. They've all sort of like mixed up. It was on the last page before. Zerka. Whichever one I've got all of the parts for. Which is, yeah, the only one is the stick. Okay. We grab you. Nice. And then eat. Do that. And throw you into here. Oh, so you can sort of like multiple sort of rounds of them. So let's pick you up. What we can do is throw you into there, get another villager. It's a bog standard one. Pick you up. Pick you up. Throw the villager down into here. And throw the gun bench. Whoa. Is that lightning? No one died, right? Oh, it hit the actual lightning rod. Crazy. Maybe it's because it is storming and nighttime. So let's sleep the night away before that causes any more freaking damage. If you just heard that, I've got a bunch of bees up top. Because our buildings are now starting to take... Oh, goddamn. He's trying to pathfind to something else that's nearby. So if we break you, then do that. Come on, there's no path. Change. Be a guy that I can actually use. There we go. So, small copper casing. Okay, let's just see what the initial trades are. Small iron casing, gun barrel, small iron casing. If he sells like the copper casing, that'd be awesome. It looks like it's just them ones until you get further down the line, which is unfortunate. Let's get one with a casing. This one. So let's pick you guys up. Grab some emeralds. Grab a whole bunch of the casings. Copper flare, which does nothing for us. Grab some more casings. Journeyman. Oh, laser sight. I didn't realise you can do attachments. Rifle ammo box. Definitely grab a laser sight. You know what? Let's grab a few of these. Can I put that on this gun? If we do that and do this, how does one attach a laser sight to it? Oh, maybe you have to... Is there like a button that I'm missing for this? So press... Okay, so I've not got a button bound for it. Controls, keybinds. And it would be... Scorched. Where are you? RF, here we go. So Scorched guns, inspect, modify attachments. Let's do home, which is keypad 7. Reload would be R. Swap ammo type. T. No. Let's do them all on the right hand side just so I know what they are. Reload can remain R. Swap ammo types can be, say, keypad 8. So home. Inspect, melee. Not really fussed about that. So if we then go like so, and whoa, okay, that's mildly oh. It's good, but that little red dot each time I'm holding it around, I'm not sure how much I like that. I want to see what other attachments you can get. So we could buy a fencer carbine, and we can sell medium brass casings. I know that we could probably grind these. Let's grab some of these. I just want to unlock his next lot of trades. Let's do that, let's do that. And let's grab some more of these. What are you going to sell? Iron flare. So he does sell different things, like bits and pieces, but what else can we get attachment wise? Let's have a quick look. It looks like here are the attachments. So critical hit chance, weapon spread minus 10%, aim down sight plus 6.7, recoil. I don't want a long scope because we're not using a sniper. Medium scope. I think just a reflex scope would be good. We want some glass panes if possible. Do that. And we want the reflex scope. Nice. And weighted stock. No. Light stock. Recoil minus 10%, aim down speed plus 10. Wooden stock. Bump stock. Increase gunwear. Silencer. Can we do that? No, we haven't got a sponge. Oh, damage 10%. Go for that. So we've got that. We still need a stock. I think this one, critical hit chance, is probably a good one. We do it home. Stock. The scope. It goes instead of the laser. What does that give us? Critical hit chance. Weapon spread isn't too much of an issue with this type of gun. Aim down sight speed plus 38%, recoil minus 5. 2.5. Laser sight is considerably better. Extended barrel. So we still can get a magazine and a underbarrel attachment. So vertical grip. Extended mag. Speed mag. Let's go with the speed mag. Speed mag. Oh, we need a normal mag. Magazine. Speed mag. And we want the grip. Is it just this one? That's the option. Okay. So let's throw all of these guys onto this. Oh, okay. That goes there. That goes there. And reload. That's so cool. So before we go using this, I actually want to do the enchants on it. So let me grab the books, pick up our anvil, because all of our XP is over at our create area over here. Also, I built this little brass bridge and I've brought over the rotational energy over to this area because I'm sure that I'm going to want to use it over there at some point. I also want to expand on this going forward because there's a lot of stuff that I want to be auto-processing when it comes to this, but this has been running quite a lot in the background, so we've got a ridiculous amount of resources now. So let's put you down here, do this, and we want to combine the two phantom rounds, and then we're going to want to do, say, actually, can we double up on the, not the phantom rounds, but on the sharpshooter? We do sharpshooter, So we can get Sharpshooter 5. Which is ridiculously long. Do that. Shell Catcher. You. Ah, no, we can't do Phantom rounds with Shell Catcher. Oh, god damn it. I definitely want Phantom rounds instead of Shell Catcher. So we're gonna have to get another Unbreaking book. So let's first of all just put... Okay. We could do this. So Phantom rounds, Sharpshooter. Is that the lowest level? 12, yeah. Put that with Mending. And then that can all go onto here. We just need 31 levels for that. And there we go. Nice. Now if we try to do that, it should put the Unbreaking but keep the Phantom rounds and lose the Shell Catcher. Yes, we need 20 more levels. Awesome. Boom. Now we can go and test it out. Like, I don't know how quick it's going to burn through the ammo, and if I need a better method of producing the ammo. I know with the create, in order to make like the ammo I found on bullet words, advanced rounds, you can do the automated processes, like you can have it running through the steps within create, and then the medium brass casings, you can just have brass running through a deploying station on a depot or a conveyor belt, with it pressing the medium casing mold onto it without having to use the stamping presses or anything. So there are ways of automating the ammo, which is good, I guess. But for the time being, let's just grab advanced rounds, put you guys into here. Thank you. And then everything else can go into here. And then you can go into here. We're going to want to take off our trading hat. And let's go find some bad guys to shoot. Really? I don't want to just go duck hunting. The honey archer? Whatever the heck that thing is. Okay, we've got a zombie. Whoa. It's loud, but 2 shots. Not bad. And a cockroach. Come on, bad guys, where you at? Okay, that's like the challenge place. He's got gingerbread trousers. Ow. Love it. I'm not really been paying attention to just how many rounds it's been using. But it looks like it's pretty good, because I've still got 119. 119, 26, 25, 24, 24, 22, 21. So it is using them, and it's not nearly as good as like Infinity or Endless Quiver, but it does a considerable amount of damage, which is good. But until we've got a... Whoa, I have no idea what's making me swim that quick. What the hell is that? Must have something that's making me swim that quick. Put all of this random crap away. Oh, and then you also get some of the brass casings back. Well, that's good then. That's not like nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. So let's head on down. I just want to see how much damage it does to that plant thing, because I'm really getting fed up with this Void Blossom boss bar above us. So let's head on down to here. So reload this. Does not do a great deal. Ah, god damn it. Ow. Come on. I almost had it without the... Ow. Ah, god damn it. Okay. Let's try this again then, shall we? What is it healing from? Come on! Die. There we go. The gun was worth it. It popped one of my totems, and it blew through half of our ammo that we had, but definitely worth the sacrifice to get rid of that freaking boss bar. We also got these void thorns, so we can make a earth dive spear after we get the other obsidian heart. Charge and Pearl once we get the ancient Amina. But yeah, we got rid of... I don't know my way out of here. Of that boss bar, finally. Thank God. Let's grab you. Our brass casings. All of them. So the next thing I want to do is that we want to upgrade... our gear to netherite, because there's a lot of different advanced recipes, especially with create the Scorched gun mod. I think there's some, but armor wise as well, we definitely need to get... Oh, it's a bat. What is this? Bat guano. Oh, bat crap. Yeah, so we want to upgrade our armor, and to do that we need... I want to try using my tunnel bore machine in the nether, but there's no point doing that until we've got the upgrade plate. What is it called? If we just type in netherite, then we want... This is what we want, the smithing template, the upgrade plate. So this is just bastion, so I'm going to have to go exploring in the nether for a bastion. I want to see if there's also any form of fire resistance that we're able to get. Oh, actually, there is a artifact, I do believe. Artifact. The obsidian skull. I do believe this stops fire damage. So what we can do is, I know that there's a way, like we've got loads of these spare, not the skulls but the artifacts. Like the amount of dupes that we've got is ridiculous. So if we go into artifacts, so we've got like all of these dupes that we don't really need, and there is a way of re-rolling them. If we can make the Mimi dust, we can put a whole chest load of these, use Mimi dust on a chest to turn it into a mimic, kill the mimic, and it will re-roll everything that we put in there. But in order to do this, we need to find echo shards, which means we can craft it with skulk, diamonds, amethyst shards. So we do need to find a deep dark in order to craft them. So what I may do, because I have in this pack we have got the biome finder, we've not got the structure finding compass. So if we go on to compass, we've got the nature's compass, but usually with the nature's compass mod there's a structure compass, but in this pack they've removed it to make it so it's more difficult and there's more adventuring that you have to do manually. So we can use our nature's compass to find a deep dark. So if we go like so and go deep dark, start search, and we've got a couple thousand blocks in that direction. Just put this stuff away into there and put that hat away. I've also crafted all of these taming items that you can make. So if we come across one of the companions on our adventure here, then we can tame up one of them. But let me head over to the Deep Dark. If it's an ancient city, that is good. Ow, what the hell? I also, oh, we've got Depth Strider on our boots now, which is how comes we're moving quicker in the water. I was wondering what was causing that. Hopefully it's an ancient city, so that way we can sort of venture around in that a little bit, but worst comes to worst, we have got, hopefully we've got a Silk Touch on, yeah, we've got a Silk Touch on our shovel and our axe, so we can pick up some of the sculk regardless. And yeah, I'll meet you over there. So I'm on my way down to the Deep Dark area. We've definitely got a spider spawner of some kind in here, because there's just constant spiders spawning. But I've also found this big wall of cut tough blocks. So we're just going to sort of try our best to poke into here. Okay. So we probably don't want to be here just yet. You can't get up there. So let's just set a waypoint. This is going to be the end gateway place. Do that. Have we got any waystones? No. I think I put them all away. That is a serious oversight on my part. But we've also got a spider's nest which goes over there, but we're not about that at the moment. We are currently just looking for the Deep Dark biome. So let's just keep on going down here. Pray that we don't run into any other badness. Sulfur, we do want. The amphelite, we do want. All the stuff for making the guns. Come on. Still in the crag biome. There's got to be somewhere down there. It would be crazy if you got the end gateway structure directly above an ancient city though. That would be severely messed up. Let's get our compass and let's put away all of the junk we just picked up. So it's telling us that it's over in... Oh, there we go. Should be able to get sneak. And really we just mainly want a bunch of this sculk. So I'm going to go sort of peeking around. Probably grab a bunch more of this sculk though. So we've got a couple stacks to make the shards. Is it echo shards that they make? These echo shards, we just need amethyst shards, diamond and that. And then this we can use to make the Mimi dust with glowstone and redstone. And then we can reset the whatchamacallits. Let's grab you. I'm just going to explore this area and otherwise I will meet you back at base. So back home at last. What we are going to want to do is seriously make some inventory space. If we do something like that for a second. And then we're going to want the Mimi powder. Or Mimi dust, which means we need to craft on a view. Nice. Then we're probably going to want one more spot free as well. So do that. Actually two. Do that. And then we're going to want some slabs. I don't know if the slab trick's going to work on it or not. We're going to want a chest. And then we're going to want the artifacts. So all of these. I can't just shift them all. The heart pendant one actually. I don't know how many of these I've got. This is just like a mob detector, and it's got no upgradable thing, so honestly I don't really care about that. Let's head on. Let's go over here, just in case something does go wrong. So if we say put the chest down, throw all of these guys, don't open them, into here. Hold on, no, that's not what we wanted. Let's try it with just these then, shall we? Throw that into there. Get our slabs. Hopefully, because the more items it's got in it, they usually get more powerful. So if we then do that, there we go. Hello. Kill it, so it's got ridiculous amounts of health. Hopefully, there is a chance that the mimic can also drop a spawn egg. I don't know if it works with these mimics. Yay! So we did get a whole bunch of new ones that we didn't get before. Night vision, awesome. Shadow glaive, magic mirror, aqua, universal attractor, icebreaker. We did not get the nether one, unfortunately. But we did also get some that we've already got, so we can re-roll again. Let's... Excuse me. Let's make a few. Okay. I don't know if they're going to be able to pathfind up here or not. Okay, so space dissector. What do you do? Hold in right mouse button creates a portal on a point along a line of sight. Second portal using the same principle, link into the first, bring a living creature to one of the portals. Okay, sounds alright. Onion ring. Enhance it to relic bearers block mining efficiency when sufficiently saturated. That one actually sounds pretty good. And this one is like nearly a max roll, so keep that one down there. Whoopee cushion, we don't really care. Snowshoes. Improves the relic's bearer's mobility in harsh snowy conditions. I will keep that. Flame pendant. Burn anyone who dares attack the pendant. I will keep that. Shadow glaive. Usage release 1 of 8 glaive charges bouncing between nearby targets. The missing charges are restored themselves after a certain amount of time. Is that like a weapon then? It is. That is pretty cool. Do I have to wait for it to recharge? Oh yeah, so they sort of recharge. I may keep that on me just to test it out. onion rings, a dupe, night vision is good. Damn it. Have to take off our engineer's goggles. But we can keep that on us. Snorkel, I know that we've got magic mirror. Okay. Teleports aware to their respawn point. Distance. Okay, so it's got like a max distance and a recharge time. 800. So it's not like massively. But I'm assuming the more you level up, the further the distance gets, which is pretty good. Could be handy. Whoopee cushion, no. Golden hook. 4 more precise attacks. Okay. That one's we will keep. Icebreaker. Increases the speed of falling. Increases the knockback resistance and negates slippering. Okay. I'm not too sure what that does. Kitten slippers we got. This one is one that I definitely want. So it's just like a magnet. Effect radius. Can we? No. What? Higher. Yes, max 5 block radius. Awesome. And that will level up as we level it up, I do believe. Yeah. So this one we definitely want on us. Okay, so it can just go into one of our charm slots. Happy days on that one. You could be rerolled. Flippers, I know that we've got some already. Aqua Walker, I do believe we've got some already. Vampiric Gloves, I do believe we've got some already. Pickaxe, Power Glaive. I think I've got the Vampiric Glove on. Yeah. So we gain health upon damage dealt. We can level this one up. Whoa. 32% of damage dealt. Happy days there. So that's a dupe. That's a dupe. Digging claws, dupe. Dupe. So these are ones that we probably want to keep. Over here. Not the ham, because we've got a good one here. Not the snorkel. But these ones. So let's throw all of these ones. Barring them 3, which I want to keep on us. Do that. And then we're going to want to make another one of these. Can we just make like a couple of these? And then grab a couple of chests. So I know that it's not just the artifact mod, but the relic. So all of these things as well. If we go into our quests and collectibles. Okay, so we still need the Aquadashers, Helium Flamingo, Cross Necklace, Cloud in a Bottle. The Obsidian Skull is the one that we want. Fire Gauntlet, Antidote Vessel, Thorn Pendant, Crystal Heart is a good one, Scarf of Invisibility. But then you've also got these ones over here, so the Jellyfish, Midnight Robe, Ender Hand. We were getting a mix of both of these because we got the Shadow Glaive, didn't we? Yeah, because that's fine. Let's go relic. And wow. So I'll just get all of these belts. So strong, we've got so many frickin' of them. And oh no! Don't do that. And let's just re-roll these until we get new ones. I just want the obsidian skull so that way we can then go into the nether and do the nether things. Shut up, duck. Really? It's not what I want. This, and then do this. Ah, goddammit. And you too. Duck, really? Can you go away? You can be garbage. Why? Why did you give me an egg? So much health. Come on. Yes, obsidian skull. Got the magma walkers as well. Drowned belt, elytra booster, ice skates, jellyfish necklace. Okay, obsidian skull. Completely absorbs damage from fire sources for a limited time. Regenerates when not taking fire damage. No, we need XP to reroll this. So this is one that we definitely want on us. Can we? Yes, we can put it on our belt as well. We probably don't want that one showing. I don't mind the obsidian skull showing. And then the magma walkers. +1 experience point for every 5 units of heating from the ability Fire Tread. For a certain amount of time allows you to walk on the lava surface without falling and taking damage. After the time limit expires, the boots begin to overheat and cause damage to the wearer proportionally. Okay. Suppresses damage from hot blocks. So that is going to be good for our Nether adventure. Drowned belt. Experience point for each level. Water flows. So increases dealt under water damage. Reduces the swimming speed and increases the sinking speed of the wearer. Can I put this on with my other belts is the question. I can, and it gave me even more slots. That seems a little bit OP. We don't want this one visible. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, let me go through these and decide which ones I want to keep and which ones I don't. I know for a fact I want to keep the magma walkers. Ice skates. Yeah, let me go through these. Hold on. Alright, so after re-rolling the mimic a couple of times, or 3 or 4 times, I managed to get, we've got our shadow glaive there, we've got a whole bunch of the charms. So we now got the magnet, the obsidian skull. I got a much better roll on one, so we've got 2.9 seconds of invulnerability for fire. We've got the antidote vessel. This actually reduces negative effects like poisoning. And then we've got the crystal heart, which increases our health. I want to actually reroll that. Cloud in a bottle, which allows us to air jump. And then we've got the extra belt, which does a whole bunch of water damage and sinking and whatnot. A much better obsidian necklace with nearly a full max roll. So we're going to be using this one. Means I'm going to have to level this one all the way up again. And is there anything else? Oh, the cross necklace. So granting temporary invulnerability each time you get hit. So when you get hit, if there's something that hits you in very quick succession, it won't take damage like straight away. You've got like half a second leeway. And that is, we're also wearing our magma walkers, so we get the heat resistance when we're walking on magma blocks and whatnot. Which means I think we're relatively good to go venturing into the Nether. So if we go to the Ignis Arena, we're not going to be venturing inside of here. This is just a structure I found when I was exploring beforehand. What we are on the lookout for... what are you? Weird little zombie dude. Let's go check him out. Not zombie, the piglin. I think he's like a trader. Oh, he's a gambler. Pay gold to play. I didn't bring any gold with me, I'm afraid. Also got one of the boss enemies down there, which I don't think we want to go near. Have we got any structures that look like a bastion? Because they're the ones that we're actually after. Over here. So this is where we want to get to. Great waypoint. Bastion. Let's save it as red. And so it is there. So I will meet you over there. I'm going to be using my thing to sort of fly around. Let's just check out these magma boots just to see if it does actually protect us from these blocks. And are you going to take damage? No, so we can actually walk on these safely. That's pretty cool. Okay, catch you back in a sec. Okay, no word of lie, it's around about 100 blocks of where we were. I was just digging a tunnel. And I'm fairly sure this is a bastion that we've just come across accidentally. Oh yeah, we've got like double jump as well. So we want to find the upgrade token in this. Hello. Those were the days. Ideally we want to get to the top of this. Just hit one of them. And we're looking for chest. Okay, I don't know how OP pickling brutes are going to be compared to what we're currently running. Hey, he's not too bad, but he's not hit us yet, so there is that.
Lovely jubbly.
Come on. Oops. Oh, he went flying. Yeah, our obsidian necklace now does tons of damage. Okay, so smithing template, not what we're looking for. Splunker's steel axe, solar crystals, gold idols. I think we're looking for the actual normal chests, which are... they should be up here somewhere. Usually there's like a couple of chests up at the top of these things. But, let's sort of venture through, see if we can't... What are you? Oh, you're a vain goblin trader. Oh, okay. Oh, he's got some good books. Guy, don't do it. Oh, I accidentally killed him. Have a little look. Don't do it, guys. Need to be careful of them obsidian things hitting the normal piglins, like the zombified ones. There's got to be some chests around here somewhere. Dude, let's not do that. So sketchy. That is pretty cool. Do you think there's going to be more inside of here? I don't know. I may sort of just make my way over to the actual bastion because this one's like the crappy one. I don't know what's going on, but just follow the staircase. Yeah, I guess I'll meet you over once I find some more chests. Okay, you're fine. Anything? No. Oh, yeah, after digging my way around, I've managed to find the area which I thought was at the top of the other side, but it was actually on this side. Ugh, okay, let's first of all throw all this stuff away, and gold, soda crystals, and got a cave tablet. Come on. Got some scrap, but unfortunately not what we're looking for. I'll take that on the bone blocks as well. Guess I'll keep on looking. In we come. Okay. We've got a chest up here. Let's go from the top, shall we? Also, this rose quartz stuff is the stuff that we can actually use in Create. So we can actually do this into a... So 4 of these turn into 1 rose quartz, which is a much easier way than using half a ton of redstone each time you want to craft it. Let's go with that. And thank God for that, we got the smithing template. Awesome, another cave tablet as well. So I'm going to finish looting this place, and then we can see if our mining machine will work. Dude, don't do it. I said don't do it. Go away. Okay. Where's that other chest? Like up over here, yeah. Another cave tablet. Don't do it. Let's not be them guys, shall we? Oh, that's close. Getting a whole bunch of them things, wherever the hell they are. Also getting a whole bunch of these solar crystals, which you use for making the solar crystal chest plate. Oh, wow. That solar crystal set actually looks really freaking cool. I may go with that, but we will see. So yeah, I'm gonna finish looting this one, and then I'll find a way to dig down and see if we can't get our miner machine to work in the nether. Alright, so let's try and see if we can get the car contraption to work down here. I can't remember how much space it is that I needed, but we will go for this. And then like so. So we needed a little bit more space, but overall I think it's roughly the right amount. We are going to have to swap out the block that this guy's placing. So can we get to the filter? We are going to want you to be that, and then we're going to want to put you into there. Awesome. Do that. And we're going to want to put some rail down like so, just to get it started. And power. Okay. Hopefully I cleared this thing out. So we've got the rack. Okay, that's good. Is it powered? The state that it's meant to be in? I think that's correct. Then we're going to want to grab some coal. Please tell me I've got some coal somewhere. We've got some. got any more? Any chance? No. Hopefully we can find some coal ore here in the nether, but we will see. That do its thing. I'm going to want to quickly grab that stuff there. The only thing I'm worried about is I don't know what's going to happen when it hits a lava pocket. Just there. Dimensional ore, nether cores, golden nuggets, a whole bunch of nether blocks. And we can store the nether blocks in our we've got blackstone, that's fine. I don't know if the drills on this, oh no, we've got coal, whatever that is. What are you used for? Okay. Well, it is a fuel source. Guess we'll see what happens when it hits lava, so I'm going to let this run for a bit. Okay, so we're hitting lava. I don't know what's going to happen. Can I, like, get through? So I can't go through the lava, but I don't know whether or not my car construction is going to continue going or not. That's the only thing. Oh, come on. Guy. There. Sort of glitch in a block.
Lovely
Do
jubbly.
that. Yeah, I know. Okay. So bad. Do this. Funny, because I know there's more lava over this way. And I can't tell where it is. So I should actually be able to run on lava momentarily. Do this. And then dig down from here. Oh, cool. I need that. Okay, so my contraption should be coming this way if it is still running. There it is. Can I jump? Wow. Okay, so I can't go through the lava, but the contraption can. That is crazy. Guess I just need to be ready to jump out and dig around the lava each time I come up to it. And pray that I don't die. we can pick up all of the netherrack into our Dankanol. Look, we've got ancient debris, so it can actually mine the ancient debris as well. Awesome. And wow. Yeah, netherrack so freaking quickly. The good thing about having so much netherrack though is that I'm fairly sure we can crush this into, I think it's called cinder, into, yeah, cinder flour, and then we can actually use cinder flour with potions of harming to make gunpowder. Is a way that we could use it. What are you doing? Why have you stopped? Fuel. No. I got more coal anyway. I think it's mining the ancient debris is why it's taking so long. Yeah. But what we can do afterwards is go back through and grab all of the random stray bits of ancient debris that it's not picked up. But yeah, after I've got enough, I'll meet you back at base once we're ready to upgrade our gear to netherite. I'm pretty sure, can we upgrade this to netherite? Yes, we can. It's a fireproof. And ups the damage as well. By 1.5, which is pretty good. So catch you back in a bit. Oh my god, home sweet home. Feels like forever since I was here. But let's go and first of all empty my inventory because it is ridiculously bad at the moment. We've got just so much random crap. Okay, so you come over here for a second. Got so much of this dimensional stuff and golden nuggets and all. I want to keep these structures because I want to double check to see what they are. You, and you can stay there. Okay. Awesome. That's a decent helmet. I may combine this with my helmet, so that way I've got the fortifying before I turn it into. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Normal diamond pick. Last case in. Okay, this then one's done, and then we've got all of this stuff here. So, all of you. The cave tablet as well, I want to make sure that I keep that. The random swords, armor can all be thrown overboard. All of that stuff that is pretty much dead. You got piglin spawn egg, which we can use for doing a farm later on down the line. So these cave tablets I want to put in. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Because they're new ones that we need to find. Do that. Can we combine that with this one to get the enchants? 43. Yes, we can do. I will be doing that. So, first of all, the smithing template. Is it a template? No. The upgrade. Nope. What the hell is it called? Oh my god, brain. Come on, work for you. Okay. Gonna go down the line here. Yeah. The it is smithing template. Did I not throw it in there? Oh no, I didn't. That is my bad. I was wondering where it was. So we want to keep that there. The rest of this stuff can all be thrown in. Okay. Template. Do that. And then to dupe this, we want a bunch of them, just in case. And we've got loads of diamonds, so that's not a worry. There was also a way of doubling our ancient debris. So we want to go and put out our mining contraption. Say somewhere over here should be fine. Want you, so you, and you. And then we can go like that. Keep it powered so it doesn't break any blocks, and then like that. There, let me out. Okay. So how much do we get? Got 10 in there plus 8 that I picked up on the way back. And we've still got all of this stuff, so what we can do is spit all of this out. Let our dank knoll pick up most of it. So if I don't do it now, then I know for a fact I will forget. We just want to leave the rail in there. And almost done. And do this. You stay. Awesome. Rail. You can go. Oh, actually, no. We want to keep one there. And you back on. Is that right? Okay. There we go. That can now be thrown back into our gadget chest. With that. What is it? 43 levels we needed. Go away. Two, three. Oh no. That's it, guy. Stupid Wildens. One, two, and three. Put it over to here. So the macerator we built for the Scorched guns, this thing up here, which was making the reinforced, I forgot what it was called, but you can, if I remember, what did I do with it? Please help me up there away somewhere. Yeah, this stuff. We can double this by using this macerator. So per one we'll get 2 scrap instead of 1, if I'm correct. Yeah, so we can double that, which is good. And then we should now have enough levels to put these enchants onto this hat. And then we can put the socket soda gems. These. We can put some of these inside of that helmet to increase the basically perks of it, or benefits of it. I don't know if I've got any other pieces of armour. Diamond chest plate, which is warding, but minus 10% gravity. I don't really like that. Yeah, we've not been fighting any of the high level like mini bosses that spawn, so we haven't got like a massive amount of these, and not very high quality ones either. So rounds, nope. Interesting. 30 scrap. I can't. It's 4, isn't it? 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 5. Nice. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need a smithing table, which we've got just down here. So let's take off these guys. You, and you. Nice. Nice. And also upgrade me with debris. So now we've got a whole bunch more protection and armor toughness, and we've got a much more powerful sword. Oh yeah. I don't know if we can upgrade our gun with anything. We can crush it. I think with a gun we're just going to have to find better enchants, so hyper velocity maybe one that we can use. Sharpshooter, shell catcher we can't have with the phantom rounds. Heavy shot, elemental pop, tight seal, hot barrel, soulbound. Yeah, but we can look at finding better guns. But it does mean that I have to go out and kill some of the cog guys that spawn randomly. So what I'm going to do is, in between this episode and next, because this episode is now running extremely long, so I was planning on getting further into our create setup to get the stuff auto smelting. So next episode, in between like this episode and next, I will let him finish building the university, get stuff started researching. I may upgrade our mine and put down another house, and may upgrade our town hall, depending how much I'm on between episodes. I don't know yet. I'll look for some of the cog guys, but then next episode I want to focus on getting the automation set up with create for smelting the ores automatically, and having them being transported to our current storage over there. And then I probably want to try to automate the bullets as well. Is it just advanced rounds? So automating this setup as well as automating the setup for the medium brass casing as well. That way we can have just bullets being churned out. Whoa, dark matter. That sounds nuts. Yeah, so I definitely want to try some of the different guns. Neverborn. I don't know if there's any guns that actually use Neverite. Lone Wonder. Treated brass frame. Oh, end blueprint. Ooh. These ones look like they're crazy. Yeah, so Scorched ingot is probably going to be Neverite. Yeah, okay. So Neverite, Dragon's Breath, Nether Star Fragment. That's like the end game ones. Whispers seems to be the sculpt ones. And these ones, treated brass. But I really want to do the cog ones, which are, I do believe, these ones. Yeah. So I want to make like the Thunderhead and the Gatler. Oh, or the Dozier. That sounds very cool. But nevertheless, we are now fully upgraded. We've played around with a gun. We got rid of that mini boss that was driving us insane. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode. We've made quite a lot of progress, and hopefully I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.